podcasters gotta do better. Man, come on, Bootleg Kev. I expected way more from you. I watched him do an interview of Gold Toes and another artist with Gold Toes. And this clip was about 10 minutes long. But at the beginning of this clip, he asked Gold Toes about SPM. And Gold Toes goes into a little history of him and SPM. And then it gets brought up about SPM's charges.
I think people see you as like an executive OG.
Well, when I did Black and Brown Entertainment, I was an executive for the first, almost 10 years of it before I even hit the mic. The first song I did whatever was the Walk on Toes with South Park Mexican, and that hook he wrote the hook that thing was all over the radio.
He's definitely in the headlines a lot, even though
He gonna stay in the headlines
despite being in jail.
Yeah, he gonna stay in the headlines.
What is your take on kind of like that whole situation? It seems as if people have like a hard line in the sand in the Latin hip hop community where they're either like, fuck him if you're associated with him. I don't know. Like it just feels like I don't know. I'm not fully educated on what happened with him.
Right.
I just know he got convicted.
Right.
But what is your thought process on the controversy currently?
I mean, he's just like I always say, when he gets out, he's just gonna have to speak on it, and that's really all I gotta say.
When he gets out, he's gonna get so much shows. You would think.
Nah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Texas, at least, right?
I don't know, because you're gonna have, it ain't gonna just happen like that. They're gonna have stipulations, I'm sure. You know what I mean? Especially with those type of charges.
That's fair. What about you, man? What's going on with Uno?
And then after that conversation at SPM, they start talking about some other stuff that I feel like was more important. But Bootleg Kev did some shit that I seen other people do. Instead of using other talking points as the title, they use SPM's picture and make it seem like the whole conversation was about SPM when it wasn't. And the reason people like him and other people keep doing that is because they know on the outside looking in, whoever comes across that's gonna pull them in to watch it. And they believe that's what's gonna bring the views. But I feel like when you do that, it takes away from other important parts of the interview. Because Gold Toes was talking about other stuff to me that I feel like was more important, and it was good enough to use to pull people in to actually watch the interview. But it just further proves my point that SPM still holds weight out here, because so many people use him as a talking point to bring in views and clicks. But as soon as I see people with podcasts do that type of shit, it automatically makes me never want to go back and watch them again. So Bootleg Kev, I mean this respectfully, don't start doing that type of cornball shit and ruining your podcast platform.